as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag. Long as I wake up in the morning, I'ma get a bag. Get a bag, yeah, I'ma get a bag.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boy E Buck, favorite producer, announcing to you this show that we call Straight Sports Talk with Coach Vincent. Without further ado, the man himself, I give you Coach V.
What up, what up, what up, everybody? I hope everybody's day was going well. Welcome to the second episode of Straight Sports Talk with your boy, Coach Vincent. We have four special guests that'll be on today. We have Coach from the St. Paul Bears, head coach, Coach Cody Hamath. He gonna be on very shortly. He's our first guest. Our second guest, we have Valdivia Alexandra Roberts. I hope I said her name. If I didn't, I apologize. Offensive lineman for the Mississippi Lady Panthers. She'll be on to talk about her football career, talk about the Lady Panthers, and they headed in the playoffs. Next guest we'll be having on too. We have on Miss Mary West, team organizer for the Michigan Bills. We also have her son, Mr. Sean West, play center for the Michigan Bills. They'll be on to talk about their journeys with the Michigan Bills, their goals, where they see the Michigan Bills. So tune in. We'll be in very shortly with our first guest, head coach of the St. Paul Bears. Let's get it. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. People's waiting on him.
All right, Coach, we are still waiting on our first guest to come on
O-
in.
Okay,
In the
okay.
meanwhile, hopefully you guys have been checking out the show. If you look for any of the past episodes, you can either go on Coach V's original Facebook page, that's Coach Vincent Fortner-Bey, and check them out. And also, you can go now to the YouTube page, which is Coach Vincent Fortner-Bey, and check out previous episodes of Straight Sports Talk with Coach V. Keep in mind, if you want to comment on the show, the best way to do that is to go to the YouTube link, which you can do by going to Coach V's page right here, live and direct on there now. Put your comments in the box on the YouTube, the chat, and we can pop it straight on the screen. If you are on the Facebook and you want us to do that, what we're going to need to do is have you comment, and then we will project your comments from the Facebook onto the screen here. Basically, I'm gonna have to type them in so Coach can see what you're talking about. We appreciate your comments, your respectful comments, mind you, and
No doubt.
any positive feedback that you may be able to give the guests, or if you perhaps know some of the guests because you're tuning in and you checking them out, and you got some good things to share in regards to the conversation, feel free to add those comments as well. Again, we are waiting for our
Right.
first guest of the evening. That would be the head coach of the St. Paul Bears, Mr. Cody Hamoda. I'm hoping I'm saying his name correctly.
Right.
If you
Hey,
guys are
I'm good for
wondering,
chopping up names.
yeah, like I said, we're
Please,
gonna
hey,
definitely have
hey,
him
it's not
pronounce.
on purpose, it's
Yeah,
not on
no
purpose.
disrespect. This is what that
Also,
brother
I would
looks
like
like,
to
by the
give a
way.
shout out, a happy birthday shout out to my guy, Jordan Howe. Happy birthday, young man. Enjoy your day. I'm sorry you couldn't come on the show. You know what I'm saying? Maybe another time in the future, But hey, enjoy your birthday, man. Enjoy it and have fun. So as we sit, we waiting on the head coach of the St. Paul Bears. You know, before I go any further, I want to make sure that everybody know that this platform here is to let everybody get recognized, about their careers and what they doing in football, why they doing football, especially with women's tackle football. This really platform is really for them as well because a lot of women that play tackle football, man, they don't get the recognition that they do. So y'all gonna get it on this platform here. So hopefully in a broad vial, everybody will get it. This is
Yeah,
what this
Road to
about.
Stardom checking in as she does on our Nighthawk Network shows. We appreciate you, Road. She say, "What up, Coach?"
Road.
What up, E? What's going on, Road?
Hey, what's up? What's up now? How you be?
Yeah,
Man, what's
again, we
going
are
on?
waiting for a head coach of the
Yeah.
St. Paul Bears, Coach
Hey,
Cody.
I'm gonna step out the room for a minute, okay?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let Coach handle his business. Meanwhile, like I said, we are here. This is straight sports talk with Coach V. We are waiting our first guest, Coach Cody. Okay, we are apparently having some. Okay, we got a little technical difficulties here, people. While Coach is dealing with that, there. We are trying to figure out what's going on. In the meanwhile, like I said, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the shows. We got a lot of good guests coming on in future episodes. Please make sure y'all check it out. We appreciate y'all for doing so. In the meanwhile, like I said, if you got any comments, the best way to hit us up on the commentary is to hit us up on the YouTube. You're gonna go to Coach Vincent Fortner-Bey. You will catch him live and direct there. At this time, when you go on there, your comments can be put directly on the screen in the comment section. Any of our Facebook people that are checking in and have comments, we're gonna have to retype y'all on to the comments so we can tell everybody what you had to say. Like I said, Coach is working on some things on his end there. Okay, you got to unmute yourself, Coach.
There. They sent me a screenshot, but
Okay.
yeah, they in there. It's
Yep.
just three people in there.
I'm not understanding what's going on with that. We are going to work that out. Okay. And meanwhile, Coach, keep talking. Let me see what's going on that end.
All right, we working on that right now, but I don't know what the mix up is, okay? All right. Okay, that's why I wanted you to call early so we can yeah. Well anyway, let me go and finish start it off till you get in, okay? All right. Again, everybody, I apologize for the technical difficulties. Uh, I'm just my podcast is new, and the network that I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, working with me.
All right, Coach. The
Yeah,
link that you gave them is the link that you gave them from the phone or from the email?
the phone. You want me to
Okay.
send the one an email?
No. I'm about to resend you a link. Resend
All
them
right.
that link. Because perhaps
Okay.
that's what the issue is.
We'll be right with y'all, everybody. Sorry about this. It's all on me. Gonna get
Like
it
I
right.
said, these things tend to happen in live broadcasts. We are aware of that. It is part of what we sign up for, unfortunately. But fear not, good people. We are gonna get together for y'all. In the meanwhile, Coach, keep talking, brother. We still here with you.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just waiting on to send this other link so they can get in. Um, I want to give a shout out to Brownsville Chiefs, man. Work y'all doing, man. Keep up the good work, man. Mr. Keith Williams, man. Good work, man. And to all your players, man. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yep, that's the link, sir.
So
All right.
we gonna have a good time, y'all. So just be patient and bear with me. It's gonna get right. Trust and believe that.
Right, again, that's Road checking in on the YouTube. There you go, Road. That's how you do it. Like I said, if you go to the YouTube, we can put your comments directly on the screen, such as that. Again, shout out to Road to Stardom Network TV. Also, you should check out Road to Stardom's uh, Spotify. That is called. Hold on, Road. Keep in mind, this is a new studio here,
Yeah,
so
hit that link I just sent.
we're not set up for
All right.
your commercials over here.
All right.
But yes, Road to Stardom has her own broadcast we would like for y'all to check out. The name of it is Speaking Freely with Miss Gigo. You can find that on Spotify. Today's episode is always provide unconditional love. Keep in mind, Ro will oftentimes talk about things going on in current events or some things that's just touching her mind to speak. But she also has several other spoken word and story projects that she also has on her particular thing. There we go.
We
And
got him
now,
in, my
without
man,
further
my
ado,
man.
back to the show. And ladies and gentlemen, we give you Coach.
How we
Hey,
doing?
coach, man. Hey, man. Sorry for the technical difficulties, man. I'm glad you on, man. So I'm gonna let you get the flow, man. Tell everybody about yourself, your position, and the team that you coach.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm head coach, co-GM of the St. Paul Bears Arena football team here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's our first year, and we're just looking to make an impact, make a statement, bring arena football back to the state of Minnesota. I've always told
Hmm.
people that everybody wants arena football in Minnesota, but then as soon as the team pops up, they're so quick to see it fail. It makes no sense. But we're
Yeah.
here, and we're gonna stay here for a while.
So tell me, how has it been, man? You said you told me this is your first head coaching job, with a professional team. So how has it been from the ups and the downs, man? How has you been able to get it all collective and getting everybody to buy into your system?
Yeah, no, yeah, this is my first year. This I Before this, I've coached semi-pro football for 6 years, just defensive backs coach, and when the Bears approached me, the Bears ownership approached me. I knew I had to take the jump. I knew that there would be challenges. I knew I'd be tested, but that just
Yeah,
comes along with the territory. And I'm loving every moment of it. I tell myself, even if there's a challenge, like love the
yeah,
challenge. This is what you wanted, like playing Madden in real life.
yeah.
Honestly,
Exactly,
building it from the
exactly.
bottom up.
Yeah. So y'all was supposed to have a game this weekend. I know it was a letter on Facebook postponed. We're not gonna get off into the narrative for that. But how is you keeping them they mental? See, that's the big part right there. When players know they have a game and then they not able to play, how are you to keep them motivated mentally?
Man, honestly, it is what it is. Take the good from it and let it
Yeah,
go. Move on from it. Uh, we're just gonna continue business as usual. I tell my players and my staff all the time, this is a business. If you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business.
yes, it
So
will.
I mean, like from the top down, we're gonna be showing up suited and booted, you know, dressed with class, ready to go in, put the BTA on everybody, and you know what I'm saying. But it's just that mentality of like, all right, this one didn't work, that's fine. Like it's this comes along with the territory. This
It
comes along with the
does. Yes, it
challenges.
does.
You know.
Yes, it does. Oh, froze up on us. Oh, we lost him. Oh man, hey, that was Coach
Coach
Hammond.
Vincent, you still there?
Yeah, you there? Hello?
Oh, hey. Oh man,
We oh there you
what's
go.
going
There
on?
you go. There you go. Yeah, hey, so tell everybody.
Can
I
you
know
hear me,
you
Coach?
yeah. Um I know it's kind of short right now, so tell everybody
Hold
what's
on.
the
I
goals
can't
and
hear you.
you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Big Easy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hold on.
It's low internet on his end. You know, sometimes when people get to traveling, that internet
Yeah,
kind of go back and forth out. He's
yeah,
there. I don't know if he can hear us, but we can hear him. Coach, are
yeah.
you there?
Yeah, he just texted me. I'm finna text him back and tell
Okay.
him that
Yeah, basically it's internet. I mean, you know, when people travel, the signals also travel. Sometimes the signal is stronger where that person is. Sometimes not quite as strong. So that's what happens sometimes. Unfortunately, we kind of had that same issue last week when it
Yeah.
comes to the internet. No, I
Oh man.
Yeah, ideally, it always works better when people are in one stable place. But it's
Yeah.
hard to do that in this type of show because oftentimes when coaches catching these people, they en route to a game or coming from a
Yeah.
game or headed
Yeah.
to a game. So sometimes
Yeah.
that will be
Yeah.
an issue. So keep that in mind yourself, coach, when it comes to that as well.
Hey, Big E said, "Oh, I like this Big Biscuit game, man. Keep it
Purdue will not beat us today,
happy."
sir. Not at all. But again,
No,
y'all, for those
no,
of you
Purdue will not
tuning
beat
in,
us.
we are talking to Coach Cody. Again, he pronounced his name. I'm not trying to butcher his name. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
that is
this
the brother that
Coach
we're talking
Cody.
to.
I
And
like what I like what he said. The things that to
all right,
keep his team
hold on. Welcome back,
focused.
man. We got him back.
Okay.
Hey, Coach,
Yeah,
you
since
here?
the internet problem, you might have to stay one spot.
I'm at a buddy's house. I was on the fringe of like the Wi-Fi cutting in and out on my phone. So that was my bad. I'm sorry, fellas.
Okay, no, you all right, man. Hey, the show's still going good, man. It's still gonna continue on. So, I know we don't have much time, but tell everybody about the St. Paul Bears and the direction that y'all want to go in.
Yeah. So we're a developmental league as of now, just starting up. But I mean, we have plans to make this into a dynasty. We're all in the community. We're doing fundraisers, just trying to get our face out there, making sure people
Mm-hmm.
know that we're here. Um, I have a big announcement to make about the summer. A huge fundraising opportunity. I'll probably post that tonight. But
Hey, you
yeah,
welcome to
no,
say it here now if you want to. Now, be the first
I
on the show,
mean,
baby.
all right. I suppose let's do it.
And now you
There's
don't have
big
to now if
country.
you don't want to. You
Nah,
don't
we'll
have
do it.
to.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Big country music festival up here in Minnesota called We Fest.
Uh
St.
huh.
Paul Bears are going to be out there. Working the tents, beer tents, working the parking, throwing out merchandise. So it's going to be a good time. I'm excited
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
I've been in those events, and if teams want to really make some money, that's where to do it at right there. Those events there. So if people want to know about the St. Paul Bears, how can they um look y'all up? And look you up. To get to know more about the head coach, Coach Cody.
Yeah, look us up on Facebook, Instagram, team page, just St. Paul Bears, STPAUL Bears. And then my Facebook is just my first and last name, and then my Instagram is Cody Hamadal. So come check us out. I'm always dropping new content. I'm head coach and co-GM, so I post the graphics. I make all the posts and stuff for the team page and IG. So go check it out. Follow us
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. He is on that graphic stuff because he did something that kind of me off. Boy, he had me dressed up in Ohio State.
That's Scarlet and Gray.
Wait a minute. Hey, we don't talk like that on
Yeah.
this show.
Hey,
All for fun.
man, I was
All
like,
the
man, what
love.
are you doing, man?
That is that team in Ohio. We don't say
Yeah.
those other words.
Yeah,
It
those
only
fighting
happened that one
words
time. I
there,
promise.
boy. Hey, that kind of shocked me when I saw that, though, man. I was like,
Figured.
ugh.
I
So,
figured.
hey,
I
so
had
tell me
to.
this, man. So tell me this. How was your transition, from semi-pro? You know how the mentality is with certain guys, in organization structure. How was it from transitioning from there to like a professional level now?
Well, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. This isn't semi pro. This isn't just show up to practice when you want, expect to play and start. No, that don't happen here. I don't have time for that. I have this. The professional basketball team over in Thailand, the Rochester Youth Football Association, full time job, college online, father of two. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's you come here, you're willing to work, you're wanting to work, and this. Uh, my players got to realize this is just a stepping stone. Like, yeah, you're pro, but you can go further than this. Don't cap yourself.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah. Ain't
So
no doubt. So with that being said, you take on a lot of roles, man. Being a father, basketball, you're doing football, working. So how are you? Because a lot of people complain about, oh, I gotta work. I'm gonna be at work. How are you how are you balancing all this out?
well, honestly, it comes down to how I was raised. I grew up on a farm. All right, so I was waking up at 4 a.m., working until the work was done. There's no set time. It's just when the work is done, and I just brought that work ethic, over the years and made it stronger. And honestly, uh, even right now, I've been awake since 6 a.m. yesterday. Went through my day,
Wow.
planned my football stuff for the week. Worked overnight. Had to go up to the cities for an event. Came down here. Now I'm
Mm,
doing this. I work overnight again tonight and tomorrow. So honestly, I'm just trying to, uh, you know, just get on that grind, do the work, get it done, and then find rest after. Like Kobe said, you can rest after, not in the
okay.
middle,
Okay.
at the end.
So how can the people know um what is the direction right now? The league that y'all in, it's a very strong league. How y'all see yourselves, you know, in this league right now? The competition is kind of thick.
Yeah. Um, you
And
know,
who is your rival?
right now, just because we are first year, we haven't played a game. We were supposed to have a game yesterday, but that fell through, unfortunately. Um,
Hmm.
but I got to say, the Harbor Monsters, I got to get my lick on them 100%. 100%. Nothing but love for him. Nothing but love for Coach O'Neill, Coach MJ. That's my dog. But I got to get my lick on them. There's two arena football teams in Minnesota, and
Mm.
uh, you're gonna be looking at the best one right here. So
Man, hey, look, man, I've been knowing you for a little slight second, man. And I reached out to you, man. It's like we vibe. When I asked you to come on, you was like, "Yes, I want to come on." You, from what I'm seeing from everything, you a darn good coach, man. Me, a vision I have. I just don't want to continue to coaching at a level. I want to get higher. How are you about that? What is your goal as far as coaching?
the sky's the limit. I'm not satisfied until I'm in the NFL. I'm gonna be there. It's just a matter of time.
Speak it
Um,
into existence.
exactly,
Yeah.
manifesting it. I'm huge on
Yeah.
that. So um, just until that happens, I'm gonna keep working. And then
Okay.
when my name is called, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be prepared.
Man, man. And I tell, and you know what, that's crazy because I'm the same way. And I tell players, you know, if you play in this game, if you have a goal and you want to get to a higher level, it's sacrifices that you're gonna have to make. And if your name get called, you got to be ready. You got to be ready to take that leap. You know what I'm saying? And for you to say that, man, I see it's gonna happen for you, man, because your coaching, I haven't seen it in person, but what I see that what you put out and everything, I wish you nothing but the success, man. Keep doing what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Keep teaching the game. You a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You a teacher. Keep teaching this game. And I tell people, I'm a teacher, but I'm also also a student too. We constantly learn things. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so with that, man, tell me more about you before we end about Coach Cody and the St. Paul Bears.
Well, I mean, you hit it. You hit it right on the head right there. Is I was always a defensive backs coach, assistant special teams, never called plays or anything, but ownership of the Bears saw something in me, and I knew it was going to be a leap. Like I said, I knew it was going to be tough. I knew I was going to be nervous. It's just natural. It's something I've never done before, but when opportunities come, you got to take them.
Got to.
Honestly, you got to take them. It's like you shoot your shot. You got to shoot it. You got to take it.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
got to.
I'm
You
gonna, I'm
got
gonna
to.
take this. I'm gonna run with it. And a lot of people like to underpromise, over deliver. I do the opposite. I'll overpromise and over deliver. I'll still show you the results. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, Coach. I wish you all the success um, in your football career. I wish you and the team success, man. I'm glad you came on. I apologize for the technical difficulties that was going on. We
my
working
bad. My
out the
bad.
kinks and everything. This our second episode. You know what I'm saying? So you welcome every time, anytime to come on, talk football. Talk about your goals and everything. I'm very honored to have you on here, man.
All
Very
right.
honored, man.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity. I know things. We missed the first time around. Things got kind of hectic
Yeah.
trying to get this game going, but I appreciate you. I appreciate this opportunity. You'll be hearing more from me.
Oh, I make sure I know that because you're gonna be hearing from me too. Hey, well, look, brother, you enjoy your weekend, man. Be safe out there, and we'll be talking soon. Okay,
All right. Thank you. Have a great night.
everybody. This is head coach Cody for the St. Paul Bears, y'all. Look them up, man, on their Facebook, St. Paul Bears, and look up Coach. How you pronounce your last name?
Hamadal.
Hamid.
I'm deceased. But yeah, no,
Man,
it's
I was
Hamadal.
calling you Coach Hamad. Hamid. It's Hamadal. Okay.
Hey man, you're not the first one. You won't be the last.
Hey, I apologize, brother. I
It's all
apologize,
good.
man.
It's all good,
Hey, well,
man.
look, y'all heard it here from Coach Cody, man. St. Paul Bears, man. Welcome for coming on, man. And I'll talk with you soon, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
You as well, man.
Yup.
Hey, y'all heard that was Coach Cody Hamadoff. I said it right. Woohoo! Good man, man. I like his style. His heart and his mind and directions is going in right places. We need more coaches like that. You know what I'm saying? More teachers and more mentors. Our next guest is about to come up. Her name is Valderia. Man, I done chopped her name up too. I know she probably say something. She'll be on very shortly. She the offensive line, play offensive line for the Mississippi Lady Panthers. I love this platform here because women tackle football don't get the recognition that they should. You know what I'm saying? So um, she should be on very shortly. She has, man, y'all gonna love her, man. I only talked to her a couple of times via Facebook Messenger, and she she loved this game, she loved the game, so she'll be on shortly. Let me get her right now. Hold on, let me. Sorry for the delay, y'all. I apologize for that. You know, um, like I said, we working on these technical difficulties, and we will be getting them right. So just bear with me, and and the network. They helped me out a whole lot, man, and I appreciate the Nighthawk Network for giving me the opportunity to be a part of their network. They do a lot of great things. You know what I'm saying? So check them out. You know what I'm saying? Our voices for our people. They have a lot of people on their network. You know what I'm saying? And I've been knowing Mr. Eric Buckner for a while. We did a show a while back, few years ago, man. And it was nice. We had some good people on there. So check him out. Check out the Nighthawk Network, man. This platform, like to say, is for the people. So we waiting on Miss Valdavia. I hope I pronounce her name right. Well, Miss Roberts, I'm waiting on her to come on. So just give us a second. She'll be right on. And again, just be patient because we working out the kinks and everything. You up next? Oh, I'm in the waiting room along with Mary West. I just hold on. Get out of that. Get out of that. And the link I just sent you, hit on that, okay? Okay. All right. Go ahead. You can hang up. Just hit on that link. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me call Miss Mary, tell her to get out of that. But yeah, I apologize. I know that mistakes is gonna happen. We just got to keep it moving. Don't worry about the technical difficulties or what's going wrong. People gonna say the show. Listen to the message. That's what you want to hear. Listen to the message that these people are bringing. That's what it's all about. Hey, there she go. Now, please, how do you pronounce your name?
Voldavia.
Voldavia. Hey, I've been chopping your name up. I am so sorry. This is Miss Voldavia Roberts, offensive line for the Mississippi Lady Panthers. Hey, the floor is on you. Tell them about you now.
Okay, yes, I'm Voldavia. Everybody calls me V just because they
V.
can't V because they can't pronounce my name. Number 50 for the Mississippi Lady Panthers. I play on the offensive line. This is my fifth year. With
Okay, okay. So, what made you? Now I love women's sports, especially tackle football. What made you want to play tackle football with all the injuries, the trash talking, the everything? What made you want to get? What attracted you to women's tackle football?
well, back in high school, I wanted to play with the boys,
Okay.
and the coach he was gonna let me play, but it kind of interfered with another one of my sports, so I wasn't able to. So I'm from Georgia. And when I moved down here to Birmingham, somebody told me that there was a women's playing tackle football. But this
Mm-hmm.
back in 2018. I knew nothing about women playing football. So that year, I found out it was a team called the Alabama Fire down here in Birmingham, and by the time I found out about them, the season had already started. Then the following season, COVID hit. So the next year after COVID, I was like, oh, I got to get on there. I'm a tomboy. I always been a tomboy. And hitting, trash talking, I love all that.
Okay. So how I know y'all finna get into the playoffs.
Yes.
Um, what is your goal as far as playing women's tackle football? Because I know they just started. I think it's the WFA. I think that's what a WFC. Where they're getting televised nationally now on ESPN. I don't
Well,
know
the
if you.
WFA for a couple years now have been on on ESPN two. My league, I'm in the WNFC,
Mhm.
and this year will be our first year. Our championship game will be televised on ESPN too.
Wow. So how now here it is. Now this the big question here. All everybody be on ESPN.
Right.
It's a different ball game. So how you gonna feel about that if the Lady Panthers, and I'm hoping y'all do, reach the championship game?
It's just another day for us. Last year we are the defending champions. Currently, we did win last
Congratulations.
year. Thank you. So it's just us going back and doing the same thing, whether it's televised on ESPN or on our streaming platform. The WNOC has already had a great streaming platform. All our games are streamed, so it's just another day.
Okay. So this is a big question. Like I spoke with Miss Thelma, Miss Kennedy for the Derby City Dynamites, and I spoke with Miss Tanasha for the Kalamazoo Bears.
Mhm.
Um, and women's tackle football don't get the recognition, don't get noticed like that, and why? And what can we do to get them a higher platform?
Well, I believe it's because we're women, and this is a male dominant sport. That's why we don't get the recognition. I can't really speak on other leagues because there are so many other female leagues. But as far as the WNFC, I think we're actually moving. We're moving in the right direction for us to start getting paid and us getting that
Wow.
recognition. OJ, the owner of the league, she's doing amazing things for us. She wants us to treat this as though we are getting paid currently. She's big on branding yourself, putting yourself out there. Like right now, we're sponsored by Adidas, we're sponsored by right now, and it's all you can
Mm-hmm.
wear. And
Okay.
and
Okay.
and like I said, this year I can see we're moving in the right directions. We had so many teams that have been on the news on the Today Show. We have a couple teams who have NFL owners. The Houston team is owned by DeAndre Hopkins. So like we're moving in the right direction. In our championship game, we have Lil Bow Wow coming to perform halftime. So I think we're getting up there. We're getting recognition.
Wow.
We just got to keep putting ourselves out there.
Wow.
So
And that's something that like well, I'm here in Detroit, and the recognition here is man, it's not that good. So what can women's teams here can do to benefit like y'all are benefiting? Because y'all doing little sound like y'all doing some great things.
like I said, I think it's with the league that they're in. Like we don't have a league. We don't have a team that's in Detroit. Our league isn't as big as the other leagues. We only have 17 teams. But
Wait, hold
like
time out.
yeah,
17?
we only have 17 teams.
Up here they can't even get seven.
Look in the
Wow.
WFA, they have almost probably like 50 teams on there. Like they have like pro league and all that. We have one. That's it, and 17 teams. And I guess it's easier to to manage with them. But like I said, I believe it's with the league. Our owner OJ, she be moving. I don't know where her team is, but she trying to get us paid. So
Wow. And I hope that happens because um women's tackle football is amazing. Y'all
yeah,
compete. Y'all really compete. I started coaching women's football when I was in Georgia
okay,
myself with the Atlanta Explosions. I don't
okay.
know if you heard, yeah, with Mashonda Gilmore.
I love Mashonda.
Yeah, that's shout out to Mashonda Gilmore. And then I left that and went to flag women's flag, and I was with Coach Donnie Coley, and the competition was so amazing, man, that it's set in the South. In the South, the recognition is there, but if you
It
go
is.
further out, like Detroit, Louisville, places like that, it's not that high as like it is down in the South.
Right.
How do y'all ever play teams like in the East, the
Oh
West
yeah.
Coast?
So in our league is broke up into three different divisions. You got the Atlantic, Central, and Pacific. Um, we actually have a team called Washington Prodigy. They're based out of the DMV,
I
and
heard of
this
them.
year they
Yeah,
went 6-0. We have the Chicago team. They're new. They're one of our newer teams this year, and then we have the New Jersey Waves. So those are our up north teams right there. Then of course we have Atlanta. We have Florida, Kansas City, Mississippi, Texas has two
wow.
teams. We got some on the West Coast, Oregon, LA, Las Vegas, Denver. We're everywhere, and we're still expanding. We have next year we should be having another team in LA.
So how do okay? So the traveling. Let's say like y'all have your conference games, and then you have non-conference games. How is that
Mhm.
working? How is that working? You in Mississippi? Well, you say you in Alabama right now, right?
Right, but I play for Mississippi. Yes, I'm a travel
Yeah.
player.
So well, that's close anyway. That ain't that far.
Yeah, it's
So
about three
how is the
hours.
travel if you have to go from Mississippi to California?
So within the teams, we do a lot of fundraising. We do have each team do have individual sponsors. Like every team has their own sponsor. We're
Hmm.
sponsored by our energy drink, and we're also sponsored by a custom sticker that you can get. So it's all
Okay.
about, like I said, putting yourself out there.
Yeah, that it is. It is.
Yeah. So this
So
year we really didn't. This year we really. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. This your flat
Oh, this year we
platform.
really this year we really didn't have to travel that far. We did go to our very first game was in Denver, and then Dallas. But other than that, most of the games been around us. So
Oh,
hop we
okay.
we get
Okay.
some
Okay.
vans and we're gone.
So how would with your team and everything, what do y'all do to get yourself prepared mentally? Because I tell my players, football is 90% mental and 10% everything else. What do y'all do to prepare yourself for an upcoming team? And y'all know this team may be a dog, you know, and it's gonna be a dog fight. So how do y'all prepare yourself? You know, I don't know how many days y'all practice out of a week, but what do y'all do for that preparation for that game?
Unfortunately, we don't really practice throughout the week since majority of our team is travel players. We don't have many players that are from Mississippi. Most of the players are travel players. So we do on the weekend we get together and we practice. We do have calls, chalkboards, and a lot of them they go fishing. They get they clear their mind. They go fishing.
Wow, wow. So other words, when game day come, everybody just meet up.
Yeah, we meet up. We meet up. We're
Wow.
big. Our motto is together. We're big on
Wow.
family, big on everything is together. We do have another motto, but yeah, we do that on the field. It's called FTF. Is F them folks. So
Wow. That I
that's
listen,
about it.
it's hard to get here up here, and not to speak right. It's hard to get people to practice. They all want to show up at game time,
Oh yeah, that's the
and
major
to
thing.
where
Yeah.
how y'all bring it together. I've never seen or even heard anything like that. So shout out to the Lady Panthers, man. So tell us about your journey. What is it that you want to get out of this? And how do you see a young lady and she see you and she like, man, I want to be like you. I want to play ball too.
Well, we had the opportunity back in February to go down to New Orleans and host a Got Your Back football camp for the little girls. And
Wow.
to see all those little girls wanting to play football, it's amazing, and to see the talent that they already have at that young age is amazing. Like, oh wow, they the future, and they gonna
Yeah,
be getting paid. I promise you, they gonna be getting paid. These little
yeah,
girls out here are so talented right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I see
So
that happening.
yeah,
How long that's gonna be, but it's gonna happen. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Use this platform to promote ladies tackle football. Now, somebody asked me a question the other day when I told I bring women football players on, and they say, "Well, why don't they? Is it just like lingerie?" And I'm like, "No, no, not even close. I don't think the ladies in lingerie would come over and play that because it's all they doing is
they
running and
have,
hitting." Go ahead,
they
ma'am.
have, we we, they have. There's a couple players that are actually in the league in our league now.
Oh, okay,
So they
okay,
have.
okay, okay,
One's
okay.
one's a quarterback. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So how is it for them transitioning from that to
I don't
coming
know.
to here?
I don't know. Have you seen lingerie football? They
Once
be
and it
hitting.
then
They hit.
they hit, yeah, they do. I ain't gonna knock that. They do hit. They lay some wood, but you see what they wearing though. You know
And
what I'm
that's all
saying?
they got on. That's the crazy
And then it's
part.
and but
That's
then
all they got on.
it's it's like they just flying around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's organized, but it ain't
Ain't
organized.
organized. I get
It's
what
a
you're
big
saying.
difference to me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, uh, what's happening with the Lady Panthers? Who y'all playing this weekend? I'm sure. No, you told me y'all played in June. The playoff starts in June.
Yes, it starts June 5th. It starts June 5th, yes. And we played the Chicago win. Like I said, they're a new team and they
Hmm.
came in. Now they showing you that they ain't no new team. They actually went 5-1. We the number 2 seed, they're the number 3 seed. So they're a good offensive team. So that's yeah, we play Chicago wins.
So the Lady Panthers. What's the Lady Panthers' strong side? Is the offense, defense? Which one is it? By you being an O
Um,
line, now you in the trenches.
I'm in the trenches. This year, I would have to say it's both sides of the ball. Most years, people would say that our defense, like when I say we got probably the number one defense in the league, our defense, especially that D line. But this year, the offensive pickups that we got that came to our team this year,
Hmm.
we're strong on both sides of the ball. It's kind of hard to previous years we were pass heavy. You really teams didn't really look at our run game like that, but this year both we're a threat all the way around,
So what?
all the way
Okay,
around.
okay. Me as a coach, I build around the offensive line, the trenches,
Okay,
cause y'all got to eat. Y'all got to eat. So how is y'all run game?
our run game is amazing. We got some of the number one running backs in the league. We be opening up them holes. Our run game it has been better than our pass game this year, I believe.
Oh yeah. So what
Yeah,
made you what made you want to play offensive line? What was?
I ain't have no choice. So like I said, when I first found out I was supposed to play for the Alabama Fire, but I had a teammate of mine tell me about the Mississippi Lady Panthers, and I'm sorry.
No, you all right. You all right. You all right.
Here.
It's the technical difficulties right now. Yeah, you breaking
Okay,
up.
so
So it's
I had a
okay. It's
teammate
okay.
tell me about the Mississippi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, she told me about the Mississippi Lady Panthers. So I came down to tryouts, and they asked me what I've never played tackle, but I've played flag, and they asked me what I played in flag, and I told them I played center and tight end. So
Hmm.
that's where they put me at.
Oh, okay.
I've been in
Okay.
the trenches for 5 years.
Okay. So how can the people that's viewing this know about the Mississippi Lady Panthers? How can they find y'all? and also find you to reach out to you for support, give you support or whatever, how can they find y'all?
Okay. You can find me on Facebook at Boldavia Alexandria Roberts. If you would like to go out to our team pages, we're at MS Lady Panthers on Snapchat and MS Lady Panthers on IG, and we're the Mississippi Lady Panthers on Facebook. You can also, there's a link on our Facebook. If you want to support us, you can click on that link and you can support a player, or you can support the team. We're always looking for donations and support. And if you want to stream our games, we do have our games, every game stream, including the playoffs. It will be streamed on our app called the Victory Plus. It's totally free. So download it and check us out.
I want send me that link when you can, because I want to follow y'all throughout the playoffs and everything.
Okay.
Miss Roberts, it's been an honor and a pleasure. You coming on my show. Like I say, I just this is my second episode, and I want to feature athletes from men, women, from all sides of the ball, to promote them and to promote their team. We're gonna have some technical difficulties, but as I say, I tell the people, don't worry about that. Listen to the message. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a message to bring.
Yes.
So you're always welcome to come on my show. You know, talk football, talk about your goals, um, where the team goes, and everything. But this one I'm gonna ask: y'all have a male or woman coach?
We have almost all male coaching staff.
Okay, okay. I would like to bring them on one time. I'm gonna bring them on one Friday as well, because it's a different vibe when you coaching men and then coaching women. It's a different vibe, but you got to take it as the
Yeah.
same though.
Yeah. Our
You
coach, our head coach, Steven Jackson, he said he preferred coaching women because, we're sponges. We're gonna listen, man. They already know it all. So he said he preferred the coaches because we're gonna absorb everything he's trying to, get us. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's an amazing coach.
Yeah, I would like to bring him on the show one Friday. So if you can send me his information or give him mine so we can talk. I appreciate you coming on. Um, let everybody know your name again, so they'll know, and the team name.
I'm David Roberts, also known as V.
Okay, okay. Number 50 for the Lady Panthers out of Mississippi. I appreciate you coming
Yes.
on. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. It's gonna happen, but I know you got your word across. Good luck in y'all playoff. No, ain't no good luck. Take care of y'all business in the playoffs. Take care of y'all business. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Stay
you. I do
hungry.
appreciate you for having me on.
No doubt, no doubt. You always welcome on this platform. You know what I'm saying? And come June 5th, that team in Chicago, handle y'all business. Handle y'all business. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
If
Yes,
y'all don't
sir.
handle y'all business, I'll be down in Mississippi. Y'all be doing some burpees. I'm gonna make every last one of y'all do some burpees.
Oh.
Hey, well, look, you have a good night, good weekend. Appreciate you coming on, and I'll talk with you soon, okay?
All right, you too. Thank you, Coach.
Salute. That was Miss Roberts, Miss Valdavia. I hope I said her name right. Miss Valdavia, Miss V. Alexandra Roberts of the Mississippi Lady Panthers. Our next guest that's gonna be coming up, uh, Miss Mary West and her son. We're gonna have to do this thing all over again. Send her the link, send her another link so she can tap in. It won't let me send it to the messenger. So just Bear with me. I hope y'all enjoyed the two guests that was on. Amazing people. Coach Cody Hamadal. There you go, Coach Cody Hamadal. Give me 1 second. Oh, she having internet problems. Everybody having internet problems. Every uh it did. Oh wow. Yeah, I just sent you another link on your phone to your text message. Okay, well there we go. All right. But make sure you put your name in that broadcast booth and then hit join broadcast. Okay. All right. See you when you get on here. Sorry, everybody. Hey, when you have technical difficulties, you got to do what you got to do. The show must go on, and it's gonna go on. Shout out to the guests, the two previous guests that was on. Coach, head coach for the St. Paul Bears, Coach Cody Hamadar. I appreciate you coming on, young man. Um, have a great season and wish y'all the best. Also, Miss Valdavia Alexandria Roberts for the Mississippi Lady Panthers. Good. Wish y'all the best in y'all playoff game. Come back with a W. I wish y'all all the success in both y'all careers. Shout out again to my boy Jordan Howe on his birthday today. My mother's birthday is tomorrow. My mother be 86 tomorrow. Yep, she'll be 86 tomorrow. So shout out to my mom. Um, Victory Plus. Okay. Shout out to my mom, for her birthday, She give a shout out to the network, to the Nighthawk Network and everybody that's a part of the network. Shout out to y'all as well. Shout out to the viewers that came on and checked out the show. And I apologize for the technical difficulties that was going on, but I hope you heard the message because that's what it's about, hearing the message hearing a message. Follow the WNFC on the Victory Plus app. They play off. The Lady Panthers playoffs is June 5th. You can get on there, watch the ladies play ball, and it's free. So check it out because I know I will be. I will be as well. Shout out! I want to make big game tomorrow between the Michigan Bills and the Motor City Rams. It's gonna be a big game there, man. Matter of fact, it's two games there. I don't know the other two teams that's will be playing there, but the Michigan Bills and the Motor City Rams, that's a game to see there. That's that Monday night game, the NFL Monday night game. So we look forward to that there. Next week, I hope to have the owner of the Michigan Bills on. He's a young brother, you know what I'm saying? And he doing this thing, his name is Mr. Michael Anderson. I'm gonna talk with him. Hopefully he'll be on next Friday. Also, I will have a Deshaun Newt Bell, NFL prospect. He's headed to West Virginia. His the pro debut, you know. Hey, look, I'm proud of you, young man. Keep up the good work that you're doing. And I'm gonna have a Miss Ingram. I said her name right. Miss Ingram Cleveland. She plays for the Houston. Okay, all right, for the Houston Mamado. I can't pronounce that name. I'm good for chopping up people's name. So first, here we go. We got my two favorite people on. We have Miss Mary West. She's the team organizer for the Michigan Bills. And we have my big guy, Mr. Sean West. He plays center for the Michigan Bills. Uh, Miss West, you play a
Yes.
big role for the Michigan Bills uh, as a team organizer. Tell everybody your duties and what made you get off into football?
Short answer, the reason why I got into football was this guy right here. For his first 11 and a half years of his life, it was just him and I, and whatever he wanted to do. And as long as it was something productive and good, I completely backed him up.
Okay, okay. So as a
Technically, I'm the team trainer, so I just kind of,
that too. That's why I say team organizer. I remember you told me, say I'm the team mom, but I said no, I'm gonna put team organizer. So tell everybody your duties that you do for the Michigan Bills. I see it firsthand.
yeah.
That first game, man, you was bouncing around. So tell everybody your duties that you do for the Michigan Bills.
My primary duty is what I call the ouch patrol. Team trainer, make sure someone gets injured that I can either stretch them out, wrap them up, clean their wounds, things like that. Push came to shove, call an ambulance. I also make sure they stay hydrated. They have Gatorade and water. Whether last year I had to haul a lot of that to the field. This year we have it on the field, so it won't be such an issue. I'm the cheerleader. Um, I'm the one that oorah shish kumbah on the sideline, like, come on guys, let's go. And I also have guys calling me up just to have a mom to talk to, so kind of like a counselor too.
Hmm.
A little bit of
And
everything.
that's good to have around. But this young man here, um, introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know what position you play. You know, um, go ahead, man. You're an amazing young man. Go
Oh,
ahead.
You're
well,
Hey,
uh,
take the camera off, mom.
I'm Sean West. I mostly play center. However, there are times where I need to play guard or tackle, and I'll do my due diligence as a team player to go to the position so we can win.
How tall are you?
I'm six
How
foot ten.
tall are you? And how much you weigh?
I'm six
6 foot
two,
two.
currently 340 pounds.
What? How you feel about the direction that everything is going, far as you playing football, and
Right
what you
now,
want to get out of it? What you want to get out? What is your goal to get out of this playing football?
really playing football is a stress reliever for me. Um, and when we're in season, that's just my way to get out of everything life throws at me. I play to have fun. I play to have a brotherhood, um, and it's
Mm,
hitting people is fun in the trenches.
mm. And when I first met you, when you came out to that one team that I was with, man, and I was like, I told your mom, I said I want him. Remember Miss West? I said I
yeah,
want him. You're
and you
very
wanted me
talented.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
try to recruit you. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And where do you see what do you want to get out of this? What do you want to get out of this? I know you say it's just a stress reliever, but it got to be more. Because you're very talented, man. You're very talented.
Um, Opportunities always arise. If there is an opportunity for myself to play on a professional level, I would not hesitate, and I always keep working harder and harder because I never set. I always raise the bar higher for myself. I never let myself get too low.
Okay, okay. So you the center for the Michigan Bills. How do you feel about the direction uh, that the Michigan Bills are going, and what they need to step up an even higher level than what y'all did last year? Because last year y'all was amazing team last year, and y'all trying to repeat off of that. Y'all went to a bowl game. So what is it now this year is different from last year?
So the difference between last year, we didn't have many coaches. We had
We had
our
like two or three.
We had what's his name?
Coach Dre,
Coach Dre, and then Coach Otis joined in,
and then Coach Ken some here and there.
and then Coach Ken did coach with us for this season last year, but he part ways with us.
Mm,
Coach Dre is still with us, and Coach Otis is still with us, but we have gained
Coach Rube.
Coach Rube and Coach Jefferson Wendell. Um, with those two coaches with us this year, compared to last year, we have gained a significant amount of discipline and focus at practices and in game time.
mm,
Uh, and which is something that I've always wanted. Having especially a lineman coach, but an offensive coordinator coach, give us the right
okay,
direction we would go
okay.
into and discipline
So
us.
y'all have a big game coming up this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Huge, huge game.
Yeah, I mean this game to me, I think this game should be televised because I feel that it's coming off from last year.
Yes, yes.
You
It's
know, how do y'all feel about this? This question for both of y'all, and both y'all can answer this. How do y'all feel about tomorrow and the mindset? Where's the mindset of everybody?
we're staying pretty focused. I know we lost against them twice last year for various reasons that I really don't want to get into. I feel we have a pretty good chance this time. Um, we're a little bit more organized. We learn from our mistakes. We learn from the past, and that's the point of mistakes is learning from them. And
Exactly.
um, I feel we got a pretty good chance tomorrow.
What
Just got to
about
keep our
yourself?
focus.
Okay. What about yourself, Mr. West?
I'm very positive that we will have a good turnout tomorrow in terms of positivity, and not just in my teammates, but in myself. Every time before a game, my prep before game day is a hot shower and some music, and just kind of get my just focus on the game, focus on what I need to focus on. That way, when come game time, I'm there. I'm there
Okay.
110%. My energy's there. I'm not, I'm emotional, but not playing with emotion or putting out my emotion. And I
Mm,
always lift up my brothers, make sure everyone's set. That way, when we come game, when that ball gets snapped, we're ready to go.
okay. Okay.
And
And
he
I
tends
and
to.
I
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead, Miss West. Go ahead. This is y'all platform. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he tends to treat these big games just like if we were playing a not so big game. He has that same mental focus across the board.
Okay.
Um, Consistency is really key with that, and watching video and learning your plays and trying to get the guys to practice. Um, we're trying to be a lot more organized this year, and with us only being a second year team, I mean, it still blows my mind what we did last year. I mean, we were the team
Yeah.
nobody saw coming. Nobody expected to see that out of us. Nobody saw us coming. And I know my dad was cheering from heaven because my dad always rooted for the underdogs. And we were the
Hmm.
underdogs last year. I
Okay.
mean, we were on a field with no running water, no toilets until halfway through this season. A scoreboard that we had to run with a generator. I had to haul
Well,
in water for the boys to have water and scrape in the donations so they can have a bite to eat at halftime for snacks. And
wow.
it
Wow.
was just incredible. The misfit team, nobody expected that out of us. And we got 2 rings. So we had two bowl
So
games, we won both games.
so the record, what is the Michigan Bills record this year? And
This
it's before
year,
you answer that, um, taken from last year and taking on now, y'all been going through some ups and downs. And Mr. West, as a player, how do you keep yourself? Now you hear all the trash talk. Y'all gonna be 1-4, 1-20, or whatever it is. Um, how do you keep your mindset focused and going through the ups and downs? You know what semi-pro brings and everything. How do you keep yourself motivated because you see other guys that been there, then they just up and leave because something happens. How do you keep yourself grounded?
So something that helps me keep grounded is not necessarily within myself. As offensive linemen, we're always together and we're always talking and we're always lifting each other up. But when I'm not able to talk to them, something that keeps me positive and on a personal basis, really, I stay off the Facebook talk because talk is cheap. I don't focus on the talk. I focus on myself. How do I want to improve? What can I do better? And then I work and I just work because I know I can do better and I know it can be better. And I don't let none of the negativity get to me because it's not important. It's not important to me. And so I
And
was bored.
that's good. That's good because I see when players they get down on themselves or they may feel that something didn't go right their way. Like the last game. Uh, how how do you how can what ways do you do to keep the team grounded? You know what I'm saying? Because by you being in alignment, you the vocal point of the team because you the center. What is it that your approach to them, to
So
keep them grounded?
so some of my linemen they do get frustrated, especially when we have drop passes or we get overwhelmed on the line, especially when they send two blitzing linebackers or three. And it gets frustrating. Something that I do with my linemen is I talk to them on a personal level. I don't get angry. I don't raise my voice. I talk to them like men, calm and collected, and they usually match my energy. If they can't, I let them be for a minute and then come back and just talk to them on the
That's a
level that
team
they can
leader
understand.
there. I
I
like
know,
that. That's a team leader there. I
and I know
like
we had
that.
one player last game who was getting frustrated about the plays being called and what was happening in the field, and he was getting ready to take his pads off, and I was out for being injured for the remaining of that game, but I still went over there and talked to him because I can never sit down. I'm too hyped up. I don't care what
This is true.
I don't care what the score is. I'm too hyped up. So, but I still go over to talk to him, and he was upset. He was angry, and I just told him like, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here you to say what you need to do. I'm going to tell you, I feel you. I understand. It's frustrating. It's angry. But we have
Mm,
to keep doing our part. That way, when the rest of them keep catch up to us, we're winning.
mm.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
my
winning.
producer just put up the game versus the Motor City Rams is a rematch from last year. And it is, man. This is a big game for y'all, you know. And I want to, the question y'all have a young owner and Mr. Michael Anderson. And I like the young man. I think he has a vision. How do you feel about the direction? And it's not a derogatory question or nothing like that. Um, the direction that the Michigan Bills are going and are facing right now.
Well, with any organization, and you're going to have your ups and downs. No matter how experienced you are, you're going to have your ups and downs, and that's life. Um, and I think last year really was getting to know one another and instilling that trust into one another because none of us knew each other. None of us knew like, hey, can I trust you with game plays? Can I trust you with the money or things like that? And a lot
Right.
of last year was building your basics, and this year is learning more of the detailed work. Um, we did lose a bunch of players, and some of the players we lost were to the Motor City Rams. And we actually played them twice last year. It was our season opener and then the semifinals. Um, but again, lessons learned. He has a great vision.
Yep.
The first time I met him
Yes, he
was
does.
first time we met him was actually a when we fed the less fortunate in downtown Detroit. And first time I met him, I had a good feeling about this, really and truly. And he's got a great vision. Very positive. You know, he has it, and it's like it's an energy you can feel. He's very passionate about the team,
Yeah.
and, um,
Yeah. Yes,
that's why I'm
he
willing
is.
to do what I do for the team. It's appreciated, it's seen.
Yep. Yep. And I saw that the first game that I was there when they played the I think it was the Cleveland Rams. And to piggyback off what you said, Mr. Anderson, I love the direction that he's going. I had a talk with him and I asked him, I say, what you want to get out of this? Where you want to see this going? He said, Coach, I want to build some legacy. I want to build a legacy. I want to build something where people could come and be a part of. You know what I'm saying? And I see it in his eyes, and he got some of the right people around him to help him do that. I forgot the other co-owner's name as well. Shout out to him as well.
His
Good
name's
job that you're doing. Um, I see the vision of what's going on with the Michigan Bills, and I wish them nothing but success, y'all. But Miss West, you know, I can't get enough. This when I saw you was literally it was cold last Saturday. You were literally sweating. You know what I'm saying? How do you balance football, family, and you work too?
No, actually, I don't work outside the home.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
how do
I
you?
was a
Well, okay,
factory
let's
worker.
say family and football. How do you
Yeah.
balance all this out?
Um, it's tough. It's tough because I'm stepping up a lot more this year than I did last year. And with having to get the field here in Monroe, I'm the only staff member down here. So it was a lot of, going to check on the field and go doing the inspection, like, hey, what do we need? You have to make the time. And there are times where I have to involve the family in what I'm doing with the football in order to keep
That
it
part there.
there.
That part there.
Yeah, like this Saturday, like my husband's gonna help the announcer. He'll be up in the booth with the announcer.
Okay.
So every so often, my little girls they'll be the water runners, um, things like that. And during the week or even on Sunday when it's our rest day, we try to do something as a family as well. They're involved in karate. I
Okay.
make sure I'm fully in that as well. Shout out to Miss Ashley. She does a lot for our community. Things like
And
that.
that's what I want to touch on right there. What do the Michigan Bills do far as community work? You know, because it's bigger than football.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
about the community. So what is it that the Michigan Bills do to um, help the community?
Did you want to take this one?
That's all you.
Okay. We like to give back to those that need a hand up. Need a hand up, not a handout. Um, I when
Can
we
you
were
say that one more time? Because I want the people to hear that. That was powerful.
we like
That was
giving people a hand up, not a handout. And honestly, from my perspective, I've been down and out a few times in my life, especially being an only parent. And I know a lot of us are only one or two paychecks away from being in a position that the people that we help are in currently. Um, so we like to give back to people that need a bit of a hand up.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Mr.
Also,
West.
we're looking at helping some of the younger football players too, and trying to coach and inspire them as well.
Okay. Mr. West, how is it with your work, football? How are you able to balance it? And I hear that you coach too now.
Yeah.
I think you coach little league football. How you balance all that out?
So between work and me playing football, my job is I've basically been doing a lot of sacrificing, split between last year and this year. I currently work in a position where I'm not as physically labor intensive, so I can train harder and practice harder and play game time harder and have more focus and energy towards something I'm very passionate about. Between coaching and playing, mostly coaching is after the season. So it starts up late in August and games start in September. So with coaching, I don't have to worry about balancing between playing football and coaching, just because coaching happens after our season ends.
Okay.
Um, I believe was it? I think it was a couple of years ago before I joined the Bills. I would have to miss like a practice a week to go coach, which usually wasn't a problem because I was at every practice, and then I would always work in between practices and send videos and do all the best I can do in terms of making sure I showed up in any way possible.
Okay. 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 Well, look, I don't want to hold you up long because tomorrow's a big day.
Yeah, I was actually in
Um,
the waiting room, and I was working on the printouts that I usually do.
Again, salute to you. Also, tell everybody for tomorrow the event that you lined up because it's Memorial Day before the game starts.
Oh, are you talking about the Glass City versus the Flag City game?
No, I'm talking the paying salute to the
Always go.
veterans, past
Oh,
and present.
so I come from a family full of veterans, and actually Sean tried to sign up for the Navy. Um, Unfortunately, he wasn't accepted, but there's a lot of veterans, and Memorial Day is about remembering those who gave that ultimate sacrifice.
My
Regardless
father.
if you agree with the cause or not, we really need to honor these people. And so I will be having my announcer call for a moment of silence before we do the national anthem to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Mm.
Which,
Yeah, because
which,
my father, he was a, Vietnam vet. You know, he was with the Green Berets. So yeah, that's big for those past and present. You know,
yes.
Mr. Sean, um, how people can know about you? How can they reach out to you to find out more about you, your football career, and and try may give out some support for you? How can they reach out to you? Hello. Uh, we have another technical difficulty right here, so just um, bear with us. Hopefully they'll pop in. Um, who I was just talking to was Mr. Sean West. Okay, she said the internet again. Um, the internet went out. You can find out more about the Michigan Bills. You can go on their Facebook page, which is Michigan Bills. Find out about their games, where they're gonna be played at, their owner. I would love for y'all to reach out to Mr. Michael Anderson. He's the owner. He's the owner. Oh, hey, there they go. They
Hey,
back.
I just went
Hey,
on my phone because my internet at the house is just being stupid.
oh, that. Hey, but you know what? That's okay. We've been having that today for some reason. But like I tell the audience, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the technical difficulties. Listen to the message that you know the guest is giving. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. Things happens, you know. So how can they reach out to you? How can they find out more about you and the Michigan Bills? Huh?
You can find me on Facebook, Sean West, SHAWN,
Yep,
the
there you are.
Viking. Um, I also use Instagram. I do not remember what my Instagram name is. I don't really use it that often. I mostly just use Facebook.
Okay.
Um, this year, I will be working on doing highlights and posting them on my Facebook at the end of the year.
Okay. 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 Miss West, how
Yes,
can
sir.
how Miss what huh?
I said yes, sir.
How can how can people find out about you um, and give support for what you're doing.
I also have a Facebook page. My last name is actually West Carruthers, um, but I was a West for 36 years, so I just kind of keep that when it comes to team business. I'm also on Facebook. I also have a TikTok. Most of my TikToks are garden related. I have a couple football things mixed in there. Um, on TikTok, I'm just under Mary West.
Okay,
Um,
okay. So how
yeah,
can the
keep it
people
nice and
find
simple.
out about the Michigan Bills? What can they Facebook and I mean what social media on the Michigan Bills so people can find out about them?
So Michigan Bills, we are on both Facebook and Instagram, just as underneath Michigan Bills. Um,
I think Mikey's got a TikTok, but I don't know if there's one under Michigan Bills or it's just his personal one.
I think that's just
Oh,
his
okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Because really,
Mm,
he's really hardcore into the gym, and I'm really proud of him for dedicating himself to his health and improving that as well.
yeah,
So
I
he has a
am
lot of
too.
workout videos. Yeah.
I am too. When I first met you, when you came out, I saw the toughness. You a beast. You a beast, man, and I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing what you doing. Um, whatever God have in store for you, man, be ready.
I'm always
Because He
ready,
gonna
sir.
open some doors, man. Miss West, um, thank you for everything that you doing for the Michigan Bills. You are an amazing woman for the things that you do for these young men. You give them comfort when they need it. You also get in their tail too when they need it. you know,
Yeah.
and they need it sometimes. So with that, I
Don't
know
let
you
me get
got
the
a
umbrella
got a
out.
big game tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
No, no, no.
I don't think it's
It's an
supposed to
inside
rain.
joke.
Oh, oh, okay. Uh, hey, so listen, I'm gonna let you go, Mr. West and Miss West. Um, thank you for coming on. You're welcome anytime to come on this platform. This platform is based about football, the goals, what you about, so everybody can know what's going on with anybody that come on this platform. This platform is not about bashing or anything of that nature. We here to build something, and I hope some NFL team or UFL team see you, young man, because you deserve a chance. You deserve that opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
eh, for real. So
And I do want to say one more thing before you let us go, though.
okay.
Um, my old offensive coordinator, we used to have bar talk after games, and one of the things we talked about was sacrifice. And I told him that I want to be a good football player as when I was starting off because I only been this would be my sixth season ever playing football,
I
and
can't
I
hear you.
didn't
Speak up a
know.
little more. I can't hear you.
Yeah, my bad, sir. Um, this would be my sixth season ever playing football ever in my life. However, there have been times where me and my old offensive coordinator, when I was starting off and playing professional advancement football, one of the biggest things that he's talked to me about was sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice to get and be where you want to be? And that's just echoed with me in the past 3 years. And I've sacrificed a lot of my time, family time, money, my personal life, and everyone around me has been accepting of that because they know that I'm not some jerk. You know, they know who I am. I'm very passionate, but I'm willing to sacrifice, you know, personal things for something that I want.
Man, I let me tell you something, Mr. West. Your time gonna come. It may not be this year, it may not be next year, but it's coming, man. You have a fire in you that teams want. And I know that. I know that. I see it. I see it. Don't nobody have to tell you you need to go stretch. You need to do this. You already had a mindset of what you want to do. and you go out there and do it. Always prepare yourself. Always stay atop of thing else. You know what I'm saying? Always learn. Always be. Just trust the process and perfect your craft, young man, because you have what it takes.
Thank you, sir.
You have what it takes, man. And I appreciate you a lot. You and your mother, man. I appreciate y'all. So with that, man, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's have fun. Y'all froze
Yeah.
up again
Hey,
for a
let's do
second.
this thing.
And y'all was like this. This how y'all was looking.
Woo.
Hey, so when y'all look at this, y'all
Hey,
and
we're
you
gonna
see the
we're gonna.
freeze part, y'all be like, I enjoyed y'all coming on. So y'all have a good night and see y'all tomorrow, okay?
All right. Hey, we're gonna do this thing tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one,
Let's do it. Let's
and we
do it.
appreciate your
I'm
support,
with
Coach.
y'all. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey,
Y'all have a good night. What's that
making it
say?
happen.
Making it
Making it
happen.
happen.
Let's make it happen. Y'all heard that, Michigan Bills. You heard it from Miss West. We making it happen. So get y'all bunions out there and let's do it. Y'all have a good night.
Not a
Y'all have a
bunion.
good night. Salute y'all.
We'll see you
And
tomorrow,
y'all
Coach.
heard it,
All right.
y'all. Miss Mary West and her son Sean West, of the Michigan Bills. Shout out to the guests. If y'all want to reach them, Facebook is Sean West. Mississippi Lady Panthers. Um, Miss Mary West, her Facebook. Valdavia Alexander Roberts is her Facebook. Head coach Cody Hamadal, uh, that's his Facebook. St. Paul Bears Facebook page. You know, shout out to the guests that came on, man. This was amazing. And again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. It happens. You know, hey, it happens, man. You know, so I hope everyone heard the message that each guest gave, because that's what it's all about. Hearing the message and getting to know these guests. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Nighthawk Network, Big Easy, Big Dale, Hugh, everybody else that's a part of the Nighthawk Network. Shout out to y'all from Coach Vince. Happy born day to my man Jordan Howe. He was supposed to come on, but unfortunately, um, you know, somebody that wanted him to come on, but hey, that's their problem, not mine. You know, we here, we talk football, we don't talk no tip, no negativity. Everything is positive. It's good vibe here, you know. Hopefully next week I'm gonna talk to him. I hope to get Mr. Michael Anderson, the owner of the Michigan Bills. We also have Mr. Deshaun New Bell, NFL prospect. He's headed to West Virginia next week. He'll be playing in his first game next week as well. He'll be on. He'll be on next Friday. You know, and we'll also have a Miss Ingrid Cleveland. She plays for the Houston Mama. Something I got to get the names right. You know. So with that, everybody have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the show. Um, hey, it's gonna be more great guests coming on. Everybody enjoy their weekend. Be safe. Stay away from the foolishness. Everybody who's playing tomorrow, especially the Michigan Bills, let's go out there and get it. Everybody, let's not have no injuries. Let's have a successful game with no injuries. That's for all teams that's playing tomorrow. I'm out, y'all. And as always, go blue, baby. Go blue, always.